Good evening. Here is the news at 6. First, the highlights. Lagos State Government opens Okekuta-Agumbiade intersection to traffic after completion of rehabilitation. Nigeria Police Force once again act capable of jeopardizing 2023 general elections. On the foreign scene, bomb attack kills 7 police officers in northern Iraq. In sport, Argentina, France on draw in final of 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Now, the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Lagos State Government has announced the opening of the closed sections of Okekuta-Agumbiade intersection in Agege local government area for public use following the completion of flood abatement and rehabilitation of sections of the deteriorated road pavement. Commissioner for Transportation Frederick Oladeyinde said the road, which was temporarily closed to traffic in the past month to allow for rehabilitation works including construction of concrete pavement and widening of road exit, has now been opened to public use. The rehabilitation and construction works, which were executed by the State Ministry of Works and Infrastructure and Office of Drainage Services, has now increased the vehicular capacity of the intersection for an improved traffic management of the corridor. He thanked motorists for their patience and cooperation during the period of rehabilitation of the road and urged them to obey the traffic rules during the Yuletide period and beyond. The Lagos State Government has announced that no child must be left behind and be denied the right to education across the state. Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget, Ibrahim Obajamo, reiterated that the state government is committed to ensuring that education is accessible to every child, irrespective of socio-economic class or circumstances, as part of efforts to ensure a better and secure future for the children. Speaking at a one-day training program organized for coordinators, supervisors, and field officers on the out-of-school children survey, Obajamo said data that would be generated from the exercise will be beneficial in returning out-of-school children in Lagos to the classroom. He maintained that lack of finance and other socio-cultural factors are some of the reasons some children are out of school. Obajamo informed the survey officers that the exercise will be rigorous, advising that they must, however, ensure that the data collected accurately reflects the challenges faced by those surveyed. The liquefied petroleum gas retailers has urged the federal government to come up with a policy on standard gas cylinders as part of its LPG development plan. The association, which is a branch of the National Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas, said such policy would ensure only standard cylinders were in circulation in the country and would prevent disasters associated with the use of substandard cylinders. The branch national chairman, Chika Umudu, said the policy should encourage massive importation and production of standard cylinders. Umudu said camp cylinders, which most low-income earners in the country used, appeared to be most vulnerable. The National Environmental Standards and Regulation Enforcement Agency has sent 15 vessels carrying hazardous materials into Nigeria back to their countries of origin. Its Director General Aliyu Jaro said the vessels were laden with chemicals and electronics harmful to the environment. He cautioned that government would not allow any importer to turn Nigeria into a dumping ground for hazardous materials. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has intercepted 1.8 tramadol and other narcotic pills in Lagos and Gombe State. Its spokesman, Femi Babafemi, said that some of the drugs seized at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, and parts of Gombe State were hidden in noodles parks. He added that more than 600,000 pills of 225 mg tramadol brought in from Karachi, Pakistan, in 2 separate shipments were also intercepted. Now to the rest of the stories. The Nigeria Police Force has warned Nigerians to shun acts capable of jeopardizing the 2023 general elections. Its public relations officer, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, noted that elections must be peaceful to produce the good governance for which Nigerians yearned. Adejobi called on Nigerians to shun hooliganism, thuggery, vandalism, and acts that could affect free, fair, and credible election process. He advised politicians and their supporters. Politicians need to carry security agencies along for the later to help to manage their timetables so that there will not be clashes during rallies. Meanwhile, ahead of the 2023 general elections, the European Union has pledged to support credible polls in the country. Speaking during a visit to Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki at the Government House in Benin City, the EU ambassador to Nigeria, Samuel Isopi, said Nigeria's progress is of importance as its partner and continental neighbor. According to her, the Union has supported the Independent National Electoral Commission and other stakeholders by providing technical assistance as well as expertise. The National Emergency Management Agency has presented relief materials to 4,215 flood victims in 3 local government areas of the state. Director General Nema Mustafa Habib said the items were meant to alleviate the suffering of the victims. Habib advised the residents to adhere to the yearly precaution by the Nigeria Meteorological Agency on flooding to prevent future flooding. He also urged the beneficiaries to ensure judicious use of the items. In foreign news now, at least 7 police officers have been killed in a bomb and gun attack in northern Iraq. The attack took place near the oil-rich city of Kirkuk, about 182 miles from the capital Baghdad on Sunday. No group has said it was behind the killings, but officials blamed the Islamic State group. It's estimated to have been 6,000 and 10,000 fighters in Syria and Iraq who are based mostly in rural areas and continue to carry out hit-and-run attacks, ambushes, and roadside bombings. In sport now, France have fought back against Argentina, and the two sides are drawing the 2022 World Cup final 2-2. The team came out all guns blazing and dominated much of the first half. They got a goal to show for it in the 23rd minute when Lionel Messi expertly converted a penalty kick and gave Argentina a 1-0 lead. Angel Di Maria then doubled score as France struggled to get going throughout the first half. But France pulled one back from the penalty spot when Kylian Mbappe on target. History is on the line for both sides as Messi is looking to add a World Cup medal to his trophy cabinet. Meanwhile, France is aiming to become just the 3rd team to retain the trophy in its 92-year history, following the footsteps of Italy and Brazil. And that's it on the news at 6. But just before we go, always drive within the specified speed limit. You can listen to Lagos Traffic Radio on our website, www.trafficradio961.ng, and follow us on our various social media platforms: Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe to channel Traffic Radio 961. Also, you can download our app Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM from Play Store for more traffic updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration completed and commissioned the Mafuluku bus terminal? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Government has announced the opening of the closed sections of Okekoto-Agumbiade intersection in Agege local government area for public use following the completion of the flood abatement and rehabilitation sections of the deteriorated road pavement. The Nigeria Police Force has warned Nigerians to shun acts capable of jeopardizing the 2023 general elections. We also told you that at least 7 police officers have been killed in a bomb and gun attack in northern Iraq. And finally, sport: France have fought back against Argentina, and the two sides are drawing the 2022 World Cup final 2-2. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to newsroom@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Bolanli Adebayo. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good evening.